What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, guys? Oh! Listen, a lot of people thought this this market crash was a dip. Now, seeing more news come out, it's looking more and more intentional. There was a lot of things at stake. A lot of what I didn't realize now that it's come out is that Elon Musk obviously did that tweet, obviously. But we have big things happening in crypto, like China basically stopping all forms of cryptocurrency payments through its banks. How are they doing that? Well, obviously, if you have something like a Coinbase here, right, in the US, your banks, our banks at any time, which is really scary, our banks at any time could say, we do not or no longer accept, they can say, we no longer accept money or US tender coming out from these sources or from crypto exchanges. They can do that. They can say you can no longer convert to send money to or to send money from so-called exchanges. So that's the scary thing. That's basically what China is doing. And you can imagine the turmoil that it's causing, obviously, because now the market is dipping. And the reason why it's dipping so low is because now you have all those people over there in China who are trying to scramble to figure out, well, how the hell do they pay themselves when they got all this crypto and there's no way to convert it? What are they, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do they do? So, you know, you have a lot of people that are panic selling. They're selling everything off, and they're trying to wait for an opportunity to get their native currency. And so, you know, that's the reason why we're feeling this dip. But at the time of this video, it looks like the market is starting to try to climb back up a little bit, very slowly. I think this is going to continue through the rest of the week with people, you know, going slowly, you know, not people, but the market slowly creeping back up, dipping back off again, slowly creeping back up, dipping back off again. I think that's the way it's going to happen, because again, we basically have to wait for the Chinese government to come up with a solution for their people, because if they're not able to use their banks anymore, I don't know what that means for crypto as far as the ability to gain, to gain value. I think eventually it would pick back up without China, but at the same time, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going to happen. So if I were everybody, I would prepare yourself, if you're not prepared already, to find crypto that you're okay with holding, or find crypto that has very low volatility, right? That has very low volatility, and kind of just stick with that for now, because right now there's no other alternative right now. The people that are winning right now have really good passive income, whether you're mining, whether you're staking, whether you're farming. You know, these are the times where you got to find things that are successful and start doing them, if you haven't already. You know, it's tough out there. And what this should show the Chinese people, and what this should show the rest of the world right now, is the lengths that your government and that our government will go through, or will go to make sure that their citizens stay in a certain financial financial bracket. Basically, they want to make sure that you continue to rely on the government. They want to make sure that you continue that they keep you in the same place. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say, for example, you're making $60,000 a year, right? In China. Well, they want you to rely on that $60,000 a year. You have to keep working. They want you to keep working. They don't want you investing in cryptocurrency, right? They don't want you investing in cryptocurrency because they know that with cryptocurrency, sometimes you'll have a better chance of becoming rich and wealthy before anything. I mean, $60,000 at your job is not going to lead you into wealth. I mean, that's just the raw truth of it. It's not going to lead you into wealth. Could you, depending on your style of life, your lifestyle, $60,000 could be a hell of a lot of money. I mean, from what I've seen, nurses and things like that, I mean, when they're single, that's a lot of money. When they have a significant other, it's still a lot of money. When they bring a child into it, now that $60 is not a lot of money. But yeah, their job is to keep you poor. Their job is to keep you poor and keep you dependent on what they allow you to have. So when you think about it, you notice that there's no real argument about stocks and stocks and trades. They don't really give a shit about that, because unless you're investing a lot of money or you're well connected, you can get rich from stocks. Don't get me wrong, but the volatility and the lottery, basically, I'm gonna call it the lottery, for you to win a significant amount of money or to earn a significant amount of money is far greater than what the government could ever provide you. And you have to think about that. If you have a bunch of people running to crypto and they're returning with tons of money, lots of money, then you're facing a crisis, because now you're facing people no longer working, right? There are people no longer working because they're earning so much passive income and earning so much income from cryptocurrency, from like Bitcoin or whatever. So you have to understand that is a crisis to a government. You can't have all your people, earning their income off of cryptocurrency, and then the job markets are starting to falter because nobody wants to work. You see what I'm saying? So their job is to keep you poor. They don't want you to be a millionaire. They don't want you to be wealthy. They don't want you to really improve your life, because by you doing that, you're causing a huge issue within the government. And that's what we're seeing in China right now. That's what we're seeing in China. And, right now it's probably not a good time to be dealing with Binance Smart Chain. We'll see how this plays out, but obviously we know Binance Smart Chain, China. So if they suspend BNB, which they probably already have from withdrawals again, then you're going to see a huge problem. You're going to see a huge crash of the Binance Smart Chain, basically. I mean, I thought cake couldn't go below $20. I saw it at 17 and some change, and I was, wow. Good thing I was at work and I couldn't buy any. But yeah, it's crazy, man. So, the world, or the rest of the world, is going to be in trouble. And we're going to be seeing this slump for a while until there's a solution. You know what I'm saying? Until there's a solution. Right now, the only other walk around that I could see is having, what you probably need to do right now is, I'm going to tell people, go to crypto.com or someplace that's similar, where you can own a cryptocurrency credit card or debit card That way you don't have to necessarily rely on your bank to cash out. So that is my advice. Get yourself a nice crypto credit card, and plan for your funds to be used in that manner versus sending it to your bank, especially if something happens. You know, I don't know how much KYC or reporting crypto.com does, or any of these other exchanges or whatever you want to call them that provide cards. Back in the day, I was using BitPay, and their card, you know, they had KYC, but there was nothing reported to the government. So now I think they've changed. I think a lot of, I don't know if it's still, you know, if it's still like that, or it's like a gray area. I don't know if a lot of these companies still operate like that, or if they do KYC and they report to the government or to your government with tax or whatever. I don't know if they do that. But just know that you're gonna have to do something, guys. You know, you can't sit around and just sit around. A lot of people are pulling their money out, which is why the market has dipped. A lot of people have pulled money out because of this China scare. A lot of money has been pulled out. People have said, you know what, I'm taking all my Bitcoin money, I'm selling it for USDT, and I'm gonna let it sit in Coinbase, or I'm gonna let it sit somewhere, or I'm really gonna cash out and just send it back to my bank account until all this shit settles down. That's what's happening right now. So if you're not going to pull out of the game, you need to find something that's going to continuously make you passive income, and you will be a-okay. You'll be all right. And this is, honestly, this is a great time to buy some stuff. If you have the means to make some purchases, man, this is a great time to buy. I mean, continue to watch for the dips, man, and absolutely just pick some stuff up, because you're not going to see these prices this low for very long. I mean, it's crazy. I wish that Polkadot would have gone down more. It's been stronger than Uniswap and Cake. So I'm hoping that we'll see some really good prices. And if you guys don't have any MXC, if you're not M2 Pro mining right now, MXC was the last that I saw, it was at 2 cents, and that's a damn good price. So if you're mining and you're looking for more tokens, that's a good place to probably go. You know, what about $500? You know, you might be able to pick up a good amount of token. So, you know, keep your ear to the streets, man. Keep your eyes on the market, and start making your moves. You know, a lot of people are just gonna wait. They're just gonna wait for the recovery, and a lot of people are going to already have been winning off this dip, because as the prices go back to somewhat normal, that means gains, baby, gains. I know one of the first things I'm doing when I get home today is I'm going to buy some more, probably going to buy some more Binance tokens, possibly, because the price was very low. It was like 340 something. Then I'm going to get back up to like 370 or something like that. That's great. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, get some Binance. Don't even do nothing with it. Just let it sit in your wallet, man. Let it sit in your wallet until that price builds back up, and sell it or do whatever you want to do with it. But that's what I'm going to be doing, more than likely. Or the next most likely thing I'm going to do is put a lot of money into Nominex and let that passively generate some income, man. And probably try to stay stable. Put stuff in USDT Tether, and wait. You know what I'm saying? Just wait. And that's it. Just wait. I don't have any of my miners yet. I don't have my Helium miners. I don't have my M2 Pro yet. I don't have any miners right now, so I have no choice. I have to wait. and in between the time that I'm waiting, I always say, don't let your money just sit there. Try to find something that's going to generate you money. Whether you put your stuff in a pool, whether you're staking, just find a place where your token is not going to just completely be demolished by the devaluation because of this market, and freaking make some income, man. That's all you got to do. And just wait this out. I'm hoping that with some of the moves that I'm about to make, that NoManex is going to completely make me more money than I even thought was possible with any other token. So, even through this dip, NoManex has been extremely steady. I think the last time yesterday or today, earlier in the morning, it dropped to like 379, and then it went back to like 450. So I've been seeing it within that $4 to $5 mark. I haven't seen it hit $5 yet, but between $4 and approaching $5, it's been in that area. And it's only gone up since it first came out. It's only gone up from $2 all the way up to where it is now. So, as long as it's farming, as long as it's making you rewards, that's winning, man. You're winning in a market that's losing. So it makes sense to me. And I think a lot more people are going to notice, or maybe they won't notice. But right now, Binance Smart Chain, probably the worst investments that you can possibly make, unless, and the reason why I say that is because, for example, fish sticks, shrimp swap with an exception, but as far as the pricing, it's being demolished. All of these Binance Smart Chains are being demolished, even Pancake. So what you have to understand is that even if we're looking for new projects that come out, which they do almost every day, and a lot of them come out on a weekly basis, you have to understand that a lot of them are going to be treated like pump and dumps, because they're going to come out, they're going to ride all the way up real quick, and then they're going to drop back down, and then they're going to just hover within that 2 to 10 cent range, and they're just going to stay there, and you're going to be frustrated unless you're just making money by pooling and farming. But yeah, it's not the best investment strategy at this moment, in my opinion. Just seeing how everything's being treated. People right now in the Binance Smart Chain are looking for quick money, and that's why everything is getting pumped and dumped. So if you are going to be in one of these, you have faith in the project, I would say this is the perfect time to buy into those projects, and then just wait it out and keep buying the dip. Certainly, you might have a chance to win later on. But what worries me about the Binance Smart Chain right now is that, like I said, you have so many coming out that people have ADHD. They will forget about Caramel Swap within like 2 or 3 weeks, because so many other projects would have been coming out by then that, with more buzz and more things. People in crypto move on very fast. And so that's why I'm saying, investing yourself in something that's not as popular as like Pancake, Ape Swap, something like that, that's on that top 5, it's going to be very, very hard to continue to stand out after some time, because there's going to be new projects already on the smart chain. So, it's a gamble. You don't want to stay into something like a Caramel Swap where you're putting in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars. You're just buying up these low priced coins, right? And you're like, shit, if this picks back up, I'm gonna be rich. And then people just completely forget about it. And then you're one of the only ones holding those tokens. And then the devs are gonna go away. They're gonna move on to something else, and you're gonna be stuck with a bag, man. And you don't want that. So, make smart investments, guys, in this time, and buy things that will eventually go back up to a certain value. It's not guaranteed, but it's smart. Right now, if you go buy cake at $20, you can have something in your mind that says, okay, well, I've seen this almost up to $40. So the potential of it going back up to $38, $40 is extremely high because it's so popular. And that way you're just stacking cake, and then once it does go up, you're a winner, almost double your money. You know, so keep that in mind, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.